let's talk about the thing we all expected, and it happened. So, multiple delays officially happened from Marvel Studios, including a entire phase reshuffle once again. And again, everything got bumped back, by like what, a year or two. And in my opinion, it's all good because like when Chapek was behind announcing everything, we had way too many projects within 2 years. Like, what was he thinking when he was like, you know what'd be a great idea? 2 Avengers films 6 months apart. No.
I mean, I stand by. I was down for that.
Oh, I would have been down for it, but I think that would have been ultimate burnout, in my opinion.
Like, I don't think it would have done well, but yeah, I would have been through.
Yeah.
Now we've got to wait like 10 years. Goddamn. Who knows when Kang Dynasty's going to come out?
I know. It was supposed to start shooting by the end of this year, but now with an extra year, it's probably going to be. I mean, with the majors problems, the writer change, the writer strike, actor strike pending. It's good that they delayed everything because also we found out very much that same day, Daredevil production is permanently shut down. They're out of material. They can't shoot anymore. They can't write anymore. So make no mistake about it, Daredevil is getting delayed as well. So
I mean, everything's good. The only thing that's not getting delayed is somehow Deadpool.
Yeah, that gets bumped up by like freaking 9 months or something.
Yeah,
like what?
It's crazy.
I mean, the production of that must be going really good. So,
on question.
I mean, no production goes really good in the writer's strike.
That's true.
No, I'm just like almost half convinced that they're just speeding this through because at the end of the movie, Deadpool comes to MCU. That's all that matters. That's all that
matters.
Well, I hate to give the guy his due, but Rob Liefeld had a very good point. He's in the mask 95% of the time. You can literally film whatever you want, and then he can come in when the writer's strike is done and ADR editing to make it sound better.
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much it.
That's probably why that movie is being brought forward. But even then, you play how the writer's strike's going when no studios budging on anything. It's going to be a long time before anything happens. But
yeah, which again, let them take their time. I mean, a lot of people were like, they should take more time and get better projects out, get better writers and everything. Well, here you go. You're getting more time. They're not rushing everything out the door now. So let's hope. Let's hope for the best, So it's going to be interesting to see, though, like how everything we had gets bumped back and where. Because, like, they announce all this, right? And even on Marvel's website, there's all sorts of everything, all the movies getting pushed back. Again, the only one missing, they make no mention of Armor Wars again. And I'm always like, ooh, can you guys just like say something about that movie outside of like, we're still hoping to make it? Okay.
Well, did they even have a writer on that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, it just makes me...
Not anymore. That one's got writers, but... Yeah, that one's having some trouble.
Yeah, it is. So it'll be interesting to see how this rollout happens. And I'm going to just tell people right now, just because they delay these films, it doesn't mean they're going to stay there. Chances are there's probably more delays incoming.
It's a placeholder, right?
Yeah, look, this writer strike, it's pretty bad. And
somehow this is the big one. The one in 2007 wasn't.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's paling in comparison.
I mean,
it's bad when like HBO's out here getting rid of the HBO name in their app purely for the sake of not paying residuals to writers.
Yeah, and also I do want to mention this. This is very important when it comes to this part of the conversation. The writers in their contract, they want the streaming like entities and studios to give them transparency on views. Because right now, Netflix, Disney, Max, Peacock, whoever, right? They come to you and they go, here's your residual check. You made $180 from streaming in the last month. And they go, okay, well, on TV, I know exactly what amount of views that is. Can you show me what amount of views I got on Netflix, and they go, nope, that's forbidden. There's no transparency. These writers could be lied to through the teeth. Same with the actors. They got no idea because these numbers are behind walls that they will never disclose. That's what they're fighting for. They want their money, right? Because I can tell you right now, I follow like a guy on TikTok, and he's a writer that's written a lot of stuff in the 90s and early 2000s, and he goes through his residuals, and he's like, hey, this episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, I made $780 in the last month. And then he's like, oh, this episode of Friends that was streaming where? I made $4.80. Now, I guarantee you, Friends has made 10,000 times that for him. But it's on a streaming service, and they keep the money away from him. So that's what they're fighting for, and I hope they get it, because then we will also have an idea of what the views are and how much money they spent and burnt. And that's what they're trying to hide from us. They're trying to hide
from Netflix, right?
Exactly. Like,
so just surprised about everything. We're like, throughout this whole writer strike, you get and like the streaming companies not divulging how much money that's being made off of these shows. You have things like Netflix where instead of actually going to the table and working out a contract, they're opening up restaurants and like firing off all the janitorial employees, trying to blame it on the writers. And I'm like,
imagine thinking that would ever make a difference.
Yeah.
All you've done is just fire people that have no involvement whatsoever.
But the bottom line,
they do have an involvement, man. They're depleting their bottom line. So
it's not even noticeable.
Yeah, but the investors, the high end people don't care. They just want their things.
They just want stuff to happen.
Yeah. They know society is about to collapse like any day now, so it's like quick, get as much money as we can from people.
It's crazy. I don't know what to say. So we'll talk more about this when we get more news. But this whole writer strike thing is I hope the actors also can get what they want, because if they don't and they walk by the end of the month, because they got till the 30th to work it out. If the actors also walk, and the actors are backing the writers...
Did they already vote to strike?
Oh, they vote, but the studio has till the end of the month to answer before it goes on official strike. So it's that pending till the end of the month if the studio's going to do anything. But
they won't.
No, they won't. They will not.
The studio might give them the offer, but whether they actually... unlike the Directors Guild, if they actually, mean that they stand in solidarity with the writers.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll talk more about this when we know more by the end of the month and early next